Good morning, Councillor Andrew Speck here on Tuesday the 13th of May, following the extraordinary meeting that was held at Council last night in regards to St Leonard South, and I've already received a few items of correspondence from residents just asking some questions about what exactly happened last night. So as a quick rundown, the proposal was to make some changes to the St Leonard South Master Plan to then submit to the Minister for Planning for final approval. So because this is a change of the local environmental plan, i.e. the planning rules for the area, Council has made a submission to change those rules, and now it'll go to the Minister to make a final determination. So that was what was being discussed last night. We had myself, I moved to ask if we could defer making a decision on this until August, given the lockdown with COVID and just the amount of correspondence that we've received from residents. Unfortunately, that was not successful. Councillor Morris then moved to ask if we could go to further community consultation, and there's a bit of discussion and information here that I think would be helpful to clarify. I had seen advice from the council's lawyers that this could not happen as part of this process. Essentially, with a planning proposal, what we were advised was it has to go back to the Minister for Planning to determine if community consultation is necessary. Councillor Morris was successful in moving in Council's motion last night that Council will formally request that a community consultation take place, but to be clear, it'll be at the discretion of the Minister for Planning, Rob Stokes, whether that takes place. So I'm definitely hopeful that he does grant that. We will have to wait and see. A few amendments were made to the motion, some that I think at least provide some clarity and certainty, or try and provide some certainty around some of the changes and strengthen some of those changes. Many people have asked why the foreshadowed motion, which I put up now, a foreshadowed motion is a motion where it's directly opposite the motion that's been considered by Council, and why that was not discussed. The procedure is that the main motion is discussed first, and effectively what I did in moving a foreshadowed motion, and my foreshadowed motion was asking that essentially Council advise the Minister that we'll withdraw the planning proposal, that will seek to commence a new one, and had a bit of prescriptions there as to how community consultation was to take place. Now, the reason why that wasn't debated at Council is under the rules of meeting practice. The substantive motion or the main motion gets discussed, and it would have only been had of that motion failed that then the foreshadowed motion would have been discussed. So as you can see, the main motion, which was a few amendments to the master plan to be submitted to the Minister for determination, that main motion did get passed by a majority of Council. That's why the foreshadowed motion that I put up was not debated. So hopefully that helps a little bit of a rundown on a very complex issue. If you've got any further questions, please reach out to me. Happy to answer. I feel one of my role as a local councillor is to try and help answer any questions and educate as well around the process for what I can. And I hope you find this little update helpful.